I'm sitting here watching just one of Iman. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. His stuff. Um, let's just go with what it is. And here, like, I'm watching this dumbest frauds in trading, exposing Riley Coleman and Michael Chin. I don't know who Michael Chin is, but he's mentioned all this stuff right here. And I'm like, what? Really? Like, I know that's out there. I know that people copy off each other and do the exact same thing, especially this trading geek dude. I've seen him before and seen how he's just blatantly copied uh, stuff off of other YouTube channels. But unfortunately, you see all that stuff there, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see what that actually looks like. And so I did. I just searched it. Trading became so easy after I did, and sure enough, there it is. One, two, um, three, four, five. You got this matrix looking stuff going on. Six. No, that's the other one. Seven. This trading trading is hard. Trading itself is actually not hard. It's the psychology. It's you. If you could automate it, it would be really easy. But you can't really automate it because there's too much human interaction, human interference with the whole process. So it's like, what do you need to do? Well, you can buy courses. And so I've been tracking all my courses. This is what I've bought over the years, all about 6 grand, 7, 8 grand, close in that to include, actually paying for trading view and all this other stuff. Um, I've made enough to pay all back all of what I've learned. And from what I've learned, I realized a lot of traders in this group, this niche that I'm in, um, aren't really that honest with yourself or with you and with the new traders, new beginners. Nick's probably the most honest in regards to just trying to give you just some guidelines and saying, hey, you need to go figure this out for yourself. Because that's really where it's at. No matter which course you're in or whatever, a lot of the stuff you have to figure out for yourself. Even if they hand you everything, you have to figure out how to make it work for you and your lifestyle, your psychology, your risk tolerance, your management. It's just it's not a step-by-step checklist that you can do to be, you know, profitable or successful. This isn't like um, mechanics where you can just change out an alternator, and that's pretty step-by-step procedure. And disconnect the battery, take off the belt, remove some bolts, unplug the alternator, put the new alternator back on, plug it back in, put up the bolts, tighten up the bolts, put on the belt, put the battery back on. There, you're done. Like step by step checklist, and at the end you will be successful. It's not like that, and you have to learn that, and nobody can teach you that. Nobody can teach how you make it and adapt it to yourself. And so, if you want to learn, find something simple that you like, and then just turn off everything else and get into the charts and practice it. Practice it, practice it, practice it. You will start seeing what you need to see in order to make yourself profitable. You'll see what is working for you, what isn't working for you, and then you'll be able to just go forward with that. So if you happen to be catching this, then whatever you're in, if you found some trading something that you're in, make it work for you, because just about all of it works. All of it, when you boil it down, comes down to looking for a particular point on a chart, whether that is using trend lines, whether it's using support and resistance, order blocks, market flow, fair value gaps, whatever it is, uh, Bollinger Bands. It's looking at a particular area on the chart and seeing reasons to get in, and then just getting in. Then you got trade management after that. That's it though. So everything will work. You just got to find out how to make it work for you. So don't spend too much time going down the rabbit hole of trying to find what you consider to be the holy grail, somebody who has a 100% win rate, because it just doesn't exist out there. And you need to really dig into you, because that's really going to be your deciding factor on whether or not you actually make it here. So for me, I share everything that I do right here on YouTube. I post my stuff on Telegram. The whole idea for that for me is it just makes it easier for me to stay committed and disciplined to it. It's less about teaching anybody else anything out or anything around that. The Discord channel might be sort of that, but really it's not for teaching. It's more for encouraging. It's like, hey, you've done your due diligence and gotten out there and got all the data. And when you have a question, like, let's look at the data. How can we look at what you've already done to see if we can answer that question? And if we can't, how can we move forward to start getting that question answered for optimization, for finding out processes that you can cut out to make it simple, to finding out things you need to add in to try to make it a little bit more consistent with your process. Like, I don't know, whatever it is, but that's generally all we do in the Discord is help each other out in regards to that. So find what works for you and just dig into it. Dig into it. Turn off YouTube.